All right, we're in the Huracan GT3 2015. So this is a GT3 race car. We're working to find out what is the best race car to be driving for a GT3 Cup GR3 racing. Now here we're gonna see, can we change? We got the racing hard tires on. That's gonna be a requirement for this race. Can we adjust the top speed? No, we can't. We're stuck. So we can't get a little benefit from that because adjusting the top speed would really help. Let's see if we could actually buy the transmission, because that's really going to help. But really the goal here is to find out what is the best GT3 race car, and of course that's going to come down to, you know, what is the learning curve on the vehicle? How easy or how hard is it to drive? What's the risk reward? Some vehicles are very hard to drive, like the Mercedes AMG Mercedes-Benz GT car, but it's, you know, high risk, high reward. So we can buy the fully customizable transmission, and there won't be anything else that we can, we can actually buy the high RPM turbocharger. So that would bring up the power, making this much more of a contender. What about medium? Medium 774, 789. So I like the medium for races with a lot of bendies. High RPM turbocharger for races with a lot of high speed. So this will be a good compromise there. And that should be just about everything that we can do for the vehicle. There we go. Now let's see if we can now, before getting into a very difficult GT3, those little hot beans that they're showing indicate that it's gonna simulate professional driving. At least that's what the game has to say about it. At the top, we see GT3 Cup GR3, an intense race for real professionals. Enjoy a super tense and competitive encounter. So I don't think I'll be able to do the top speed anyways. No. Cannot play around with that. So we're gonna get tuned down, level the playing field. So it comes down to best way to test what's the best vehicle. Now this is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive setup. Oh, already feels faster than the Ferrari. Yeah, a little faster than the Ferrari. Let's see if it's a little harder to drive than the Ferrari. Oh, I didn't full pedal to the metal on that, but I was pretty deep in the pedal. And there's no back end kicking out, which is always a risk with the front engine rear wheel drive. Sounds amazing. I'm stuck with the Sunday drivers, hence why I brake. Normally I would not brake there at all. Let's get some drafting in. Oh, got to get my radar on to help see what's to the left and right. I don't have those additional left and right screens. Just one main screen, one big screen, about 60 some inches of screen in front of me. So I really get the feel of being in the vehicle, but no ability to look left or right. So it's like having a racing seat that completely covers your left and right. And a little concentration here. Kind of lost track where I was on the course. Ooh, that's nice, that's nice. Great handling under power in a corner. Now I can correct in a bendy without losing control, so good on the brakes while in the bendy. Good for beginner, intermediate drivers that are gonna brake too late. Oh, power under hard bit turning. That's something that I don't get out of the Porsche, or the McLaren really. Hard bent cornering, well, not quite hard there, so that's not a good test to see what kind of power it gives under hard cornering. Engine sounds great. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. I could have gone through that faster. So far the mid-engine rear wheel setup are the fastest. You can go through the bendies the fastest. And very controllable. Great braking. Oh, I like the braking a lot. Took a place because of the braking. You can pass a lot of vehicles just because you have better brakes. They have to brake from earlier on, you brake later on. This is winning points over the 458 Italia for sure. Has not taken much to be in a already better position. Finished last race with the 458 Italia GT3 car in 6th, and we're on lap 2 and I'm in 6th. And I've made some driving mistakes, more driving mistakes so far with this. Oh, I can brake in a bendy. It took, oh, that's very nice. So there's a real deal story bullshito alert. A lot of journals don't talk about the Lamborghini as a contender for top cars in GT3 racing. And I'm feeling this is pretty top so far. Little bullshito alert. I think I've been bullshitted. Oh, okay. Under braking, it will tend to go straight, a little more straight. So braking air, less forgiving than the McLaren. Oh, that's very great, very good. Very good at high-speed cornering. Brakes. Oh, just, oh, hard to say if it's as good or slightly better braking than the McLaren. I don't think it's better. I'd say it's almost as good to as good. Better braking than the 458 Italia. I can definitely, while the front wheels are turned, I can definitely stomp on that accelerator. It's the first time I ever drive this vehicle, so I can't drive it to its peak. Great at high-speed cornering, like the McLaren. Fantastic braking. So again, I get to take a position because of better braking. Yeah, that McLaren 650S GT3, fantastic. Ooh. Can't swing the back end to get the nose in the right direction. I'd have to have a front engine rear wheel drive for that, but they are harder. You make mistakes and they'll penalize you. I keep messing up that corner. I'm going to lose my 5th place here. But this is definitely faster than the 458 Italia, I believe, so far, just because of the braking. And a little bit faster on the acceleration. I feel like the McLaren, I can give it a little, the Porsche 911, I can definitely give it a bit of gas and help slightly change the direction of the nose. This, not at all, it goes straight. The McLaren, we'll have to try again together. Please drop in the comments if you're watching what you think. I didn't take that right at all. Kind of lost track of where I was. But yeah, the braking's definitely better than the... Definitely better. Ooh, okay, it's hard on the candy canes. It's not the greatest on picking up the curb. Very good at stomp on the pedal. Pedal to the metal. Front wheel still quite a bit turned, and it takes off. Very, very good high-speed bendies. Oh, so good at just on the gas through the corner, taking on acceleration just the same. I'll have to try again the Porsche 911, but I'm worried that I could not say the same for the Porsche 911. We'll have to try that out. Stay tuned and turn bell notifications on as we test all the GT3 cars on the same track, the same conditions, same difficulty of drivers. Yeah, I know how to do that curb a lot better. I've done it a lot better so many times. Just need to focus in a little more. Remember where I'm at on the track. That's the best lap I've had so far, 2:26, so that's saying something for the Lamborghini. It's definitely absorbing and accepting of my errors. Like that error right there. But the McLaren just handles so well. It just cuts through the corners, so if I'm a little late on the braking, I'd say it's a little better. I'm not sure it has this same acceleration though when we're being tuned down. Starting to catch up to that McLaren, but then he did the corner a little better than I did. So full gas, and it's just waiting to take off. So I like how the limited slip differential works on this Lamborghini. I like the stability tech. Like I can just stomp on it and it takes off. I be early on the gas and I'm not getting penalized for it by a back end that kicks out. Of course, all the weight's on the rear tires. All the power's on the rear tires. Oh, late on the brakes. Great braking, great braking. best lap and best position so far in the Lamborghini. And journals generally don't talk about it as a top pick for a GT3 car, but so far it's going to be on my top list here. I just need to start getting, my best lap was 2:26. I just need to do that consistently. Definitely passes the vibe check. It's got the looks. Is that the BMW Z4? They got the Alfa Romeo at the back of the pack. There's our Lamborghini. Acura behind us, if I'm not mistaken. Mercedes were behind us as well. Got the Peugeot there, fantastic car from what I've read, but we'll need to test that out. Ford Mustang GT right there. Playing with the big boys. Vehicles that cost 5, 6, 7 times the price. When you buy the street version, of course. Now that big, wide Lamborghini. Big booty Lamborghini doing quite well. Got a old Ford GT there from the looks of it. Well, thank you so much for watching. Do turn bell notifications on. We will figure out what is the best GT3 race car for Gran Turismo 7. Now, of course, a lot of that comes down to where are you at? What's your learning curve? Some vehicles are much harder to learn, less forgiving of errors, so high risk, high reward, but faster. Thinking of the Mercedes-Benz GT. But I can tell you, for a beginner or intermediate, medium skill player, the Lamborghini is a great, fantastic pick. And it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at it. It's just so beautiful. Makes that Acura behind us look chintzy. Peugeot looks great as well. I don't know if I'd buy a Peugeot though when it comes to reliability. I don't know how I feel about Peugeot's reliability. Same thing with Alfa Romeo. Fantastic, beautiful, great sounding. There we are. Canadian Johnny. Slowly moving up the pack. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care. Wish you all more cars and more